Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to the glory. This is episode 4. And wow, the way we left off in that gym, I cannot wait to see what we get into here.
Bravo, Quinn. Bravo. Cheers for you. Oh, I'm ready, willing, able to get right into this next episode.
That's crazy eyes.
You know, when we're watching that first episode, I was like, why would people recommend us? Why would what do you want us like? I get they made it. Why do you want us to watch it? Now? Can't get enough. Last episode, so maniacal. Can't wait to see what happens this episode. Let's get it.
I want some more scandalous stuff.
Scandalous. Let's go. Uh-oh. Looks like my garage door opener just called it quits.
All right, this should be a quick and easy job. All we have to do is replace the motor. I'm thinking maybe an hour tops.
You want me using this ladder?
Hey, look, the other guys brought the fiberglass ones out to another job. This is all we had left at the shop. I'm sure it's gonna be just fine.
Looks like Noah used this thing to build the ark.
Guy, it's gonna be just fine. It's a quick, easy job. We're not going up that high. Just don't worry about it. Look, I'm counting on you.
Counting on you. Counting on you. Counting on you. You know, he's always counting on me. Let's look at this thing. Oh no. Oh. Ah, my leg.
You're gonna need some help with that. Your injury could be worth millions. You should consider calling Morgan & Morgan.
Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with more than 1,000 lawyers and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for you if you become their client. But this guy is worried. He doesn't have the cash to pay for expensive legal fees. Worry no more. Morgan & Morgan will fight for every penny you deserve. And guess what? The fee is absolutely free, unless you win. But this guy doesn't want to sue his boss, even though he hasn't gotten his surgery bills covered in the last 6 months. When you sue for an injury, you're not suing your boss. You're suing the insurance company. If you've been a victim in a workplace injury or any other personal injury, you can click the link in the description, www.forthepeople.com/medicine, to see if you have a case. This guy did, now he's back in the game.
I gotta say, I know they've been pretty consistent, but I'm always expecting a little bit of a intro with some dialogue or
A little cold open.
and a little cold open, and then right into the intro. But
Never know what you're gonna get.
so there's the shoes now, which
That looks like a snake eye.
Yeah, they've been showing that snake, and we haven't really seen a snake.
yeah, we haven't
yet,
seen the snake so far.
unless that's supposed to be metaphorical.
Could be
Metaphor.
photos. Yep, we've seen episode 1.
It's a snake lying in the grass, ready to attack.
Now, are we gonna see scalpels, or are we just obviously
With the
It's
doctor,
talking about Joe?
the plastic surgeon, if you will.
Soon to be.
Could have helped out Kenny Rogers.
All right, flashback.
Oh, Jesus. Constant reminder.
Oh,
너 원래 이렇게 이기적이야? 우리 다 너 기다리는데 혼자 야자는 아니지.
Oh my god.
일어날 거지?
아까 문동은 건축과 쓴다 그랬다. 야, 모르는 거 있으면 다 물어봐. 어?
가슴이 뜨거운 사랑이 너와 함께 느끼는 사랑의 노래를 불러 너와 나
Did they literally just beat the hell out of her until she passed out?
That's from the pain.
Yeah.
남의 고통에 앞장서던 그 발과 나란히 걸은 모든 발.
Full on iron.
Yeah, that was in
Yeah.
her place of living.
비릿하던 그 눈과 다정히 눈 맞춘 모든 눈.
And this show is making you want these people.
Yeah, they're reminding you, like, okay, forgot about it for a second. Let's remind them.
You were having a little bit too much fun. Here's a reminder.
조롱하고 망가뜨리던 그 손과 손잡은 모든 손. 그리고 그 모든 순간에 하던 너의 영혼. 난 거기까지 가볼 작정이야, 연진아. 용서는 없어. 그래서
What?
어떤 영광도 없겠지.
You want to go and slap her?
Well, it's interesting. All the people were gone.
공창 봤다고 뭐 또 바로 고딩 같은.
그래서 넌 다 잃었어? 적당히 고급진 직업은 가진 것 같고 조건 좋은 남자와 가장 예쁠 때 결혼하고 행복하게 살고 있어? 넌 해냈을 거야? 그치 박연진?
She knows everything about her.
생일 축하.
Oh.
생일 축하합니다.
Just right there.
I thought she was going to say more in the gym about her life, but maybe she will.
야야. 당장 죽일 거 아니면 참아. 밖에 고딩들 꽉이다. 네가 이해해. 연진이 아직 애야. 분노 조절자네.
She knows.
암튼 반가웠어 다들. 근데 재준아, 넌 모르잖아. 알록달록한 세상.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Just to get to her.
No. Was it? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Or am I really wrong? I'll let it play out. Play out.
He was colorblind. Do you think the daughter got it because he's the dad?
Yeah.
Is that where you're going with that?
With the cheating?
Yep.
Yep.
That's why she doesn't want the husband to know. You don't mind if I leave comments, do you?
요즘 내가 진짜 헷갈려. 너보다 내가 운전을 더 많이 하는데 월급은 씨발 왜 네가 쳐갔지? 술 먹고 뻗어가지고.
Well, actually, I had.
너 시킬 거 있어. 운동은 어디서 뭐 하는지는 알아봐.
Funny you ask.
운동은?
Who's that?
입막은 개. 얼마나 걸려? 혹시 운동원이랑 잤냐? 걔가 네 애 낳았냐? 약 처먹었냐? 돌았어? 병신으로 컨셉 확정한 거야?
Oh, he's trying to figure out why she would. Yeah.
Why he'd want Moon now?
아니요. 나한텐 백 안 사주거든요.
The resentment builds.
나 그냥 오빠랑
That is a nice view.
너 이름이 뭐랬지?
Tub like that overlooking the sun.
What's your name again?
What was your name again?
하나만 알고 둘은 몰라 어떡하지? 왜 약 먹었니? 우리 하나치 진짜 이름도 못 대면서 꿈만 커서 오빠는 그게 참 슬프네. 근데 하나야, 너 빨간 머리랬지?
빨강이잖아. 안 보여?
Oh, boy.
내가 제일 싫어하는 년이 누군지 알아? 빨간 머리 애니랑 빨간 망토 차차야. 우리 빨간 머리 하나도 외롭고 슬프지만 웃고 세게 살게 해줄까 오빠가? 어?
Oh shit.
뭐 좀 여쭤봐도 될까요?
나한테 얘 가야 돼. 여긴 내가 알아서 할 테니까 얼른 가. 형이 알아서 할 거 아니까 이러는 거 아니야. 그래, 다녀오겠습니다.
Dude, what? We're barely 10 minutes into this, and this thing is just wild.
진짜 살해당하셨어요? 자기가 살린 환자한테?
오늘이 전 원장님 기일이에요. 그래서 일찍 퇴근하신 거.
Oh.
오늘과 기일도 다 외우세요.
여정의 엄마가 제 이종 사촌 언니거든요.
아. 네?
Everybody's so connected.
이거 네 아빠 거.
이젠 네 거야. 가자. 아빠 기다리신다.
Well, at least we're getting a look into his family. They're doctors too. So they're wondering.
There's the scalpel.
I didn't know that they kept those.
No, I was.
brand new sterilized ones, unless it's just a keepsake.
I was thinking watch or pen.
Oak. This is a house of doctors.
This is a house of learned doctors.
One guy on the table won't understand that one.
You go into the family business. That's not how it works.
나 어제 귀신 본 줄. 걔 일부러 온 거지 어제. 작정하고 온 듯. 그냥 뭐 하는지 아무도 몰라? 선배, 네가 좀 알아봐봐.
이 거는 누가 얼마 줄 건데?
Well, you want him to look into her. Guess who's got the jump on you motherfuckers already?
색깔이 좀... 야,
Just wanted to take pictures with it.
Yeah, I remember she was the one that was taking clothes off.
Yeah, I know.
Dry cleaner.
That's a whole nother level to take pictures in a store.
Yeah.
너 뉴스 게시판에 이상한 소문 들면 어떡해? 진짜 퇴근길에 계란 맞는 거 아니야?
Egged.
맨발이라고? 아니 위험한데? 선생님께 말씀드렸어?
근데 오늘부터 양육경 선생님.
Oh. You're about to find out who is.
이따 오신대.
그래? 아니 왜 말도 없이 엄마가 내일 학교 가봐야겠다.
반갑겠다. 엄마 친구니까.
Ah! Yes!
바뀐 선생님, 문도은 선생님.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, remember she made that deal with the guy.
Oh!
잘들 지도 편달 바랍니다.
Yeah.
새로 담임을 맡게 된 문동은 선생님이야.
Please don't harm the daughter.
I know, but
Goodness.
부모의 직업, 부모의 재력,
Oh.
Yep.
부모의 인맥,
who is your daddy and what does he do?
더 좋은 옷, 더 좋은 차, 더 좋은 집에 산다는 이유로 친구를 괴롭히지 말 것. 그런데도 친구를 괴롭힌다면 선생님은 그 옷 사준 엄마, 그 차 태워준 아빠,
Okay, so maybe she
그 집
doesn't.
사준 할머니, 할아버지까지 용서를 빌게 할 거야.
Maybe it's not about doing anything bad to the daughter. It's about she's going to teach the daughter. I'm in a position. I'm your homeroom teacher. So remember, in grade school, you don't bounce from class to class. You're with one teacher all day.
Yep.
So now the teacher is going to be with her daughter more than she is.
Yep. Well, and she's going to be freaked out about that. And she gets to teach these kids a lesson of, hey, you're not special. It's just your parents and what they bought you.
이사장 직접 소개까지 하고.
So don't think you're better than anybody else.
친척 아닐까요?
He knows.
우리 강쌤은 순진한 척하고 그러면 좋은 사람이 되는 것 같고 막 그래?
Oh.
스스로 막 대견해? 죄송합니다. 자는 거겠지.
Oh, jeez. Shut.
Not quite.
100%.
This Harry looks like he's trying to be one of the Beatles.
You said it, not me.
You were thinking of the orange, yeah.
Ringo, all the way.
Yeah.
Actually, more George.
Somewhere.
One of them.
Here we go. Please
boy.
tell me we get.
Oh, hi. Hey, Carl. Good to see you.
우리 예솔이 담임이 정말 너야?
예솔이가 우유를 쏟아서 맨발인 거야.
Oh, the milk.
너 이거 우연 아니구나.
아니지. 여기까지 오는데 우유는 단 한 줄도 없었어.
Oh, shh.
대체 언제부터 계획한 거야?
그걸 모른다니 실망이야. 내가 말했었잖아. 또 보자고.
하루하루 재밌었겠다.
올 땐 죽을 만큼 힘들었는데 재밌긴 하네. 살아있으니 이렇게 또 만났잖아 우리. 특히 오늘 너무 재밌어.
Oh, we see her smiling finally.
My very own Jim.
그래, 그럴 수 있지.
He's so good.
역같이 굴 수 있지 이렇게. 그래 해봐. 어디 한번.
Oh, you have no idea.
Well,
Good luck.
You have no idea.
What happened to the
Oh,
last
my.
famous television / movie personality who said good luck?
Good luck.
Didn't end well for them, did it?
Oh, what's that on your phone?
Oh boy, what just came through?
oh. Getting the picture now.
You want to go back and say try your best again?
네가 대학을 갔어?
Oh, let's see how this played out now.
감사합니다, 선생님.
He's alert. Oh, is he allergic?
현식이 있으셔서 꽂히면 안 돼.
Especially
special.
these.
장학사 시험 붙으셨더라고요.
She put him right in his face too.
나도 듣자마자 온 건데 1차 합격했고요. 면접이 걱정이에요.
훌륭한 교육자 집안이시잖아요. 저 자퇴선 됐던 날도 시계까지 풀어놓으시고.
그 입 안 닫혀!
아버지,
이런 거머리 같은 년. 야, 아버지, 내 인생만 쓰고 잘 살 수 있을 줄
Just
알아?
Yeah.
constantly in his face.
이러지 않았어.
Breathe it in.
그때 그냥 아주.
Whoa!
Oh.
너도 진정 좀 해봐. 아버지,
일단 들어가세요. 그냥 말 다 거짓말해. 어? 들을 것도 없어.
설명 좀 해봐. 이게 뭐야? 무슨 상황이야?
교육청 게시판에 올리기 전에 선배님께 먼저 온 거예요. 선배님은 제가 없는 거. 근데 그때 저도 제가 없었거든요. 전 고작 18살이었거든요.
담임 이렇게 만든 거?
담임이 어떻게 된 걸 묻는 거야?
Which part?
아님 벌 받은 거?
Punishment.
벌써 축하 꽃다발이 와요, 아버지.
Oh.
자식에게 다 해줄 수 있는 게 아버지잖아요.
무슨 소리야?
저 이제 평가만 남은 거 아시죠? 장학사가 눈앞이에요.
그거야 이 아빠가 힘쓸 테니까 퇴임했어도. 그래서 하나 창문 좀.
Oh my God.
Got the son to do it?
평판이고 소문고 평판이잖아요.
Yeah, posted it on the website.
시계는 돌려드릴게요.
That's why he was wearing the watch on the gurney.
이제 아버지가 제게 해주실 수 있는 거
Oh!
하나밖에 없어요. 존경스러운 아버지로 남아주세요.
수아야, 창문 좀.
This is savage.
She's getting everybody else to do it for her. All they need is a little nudge.
No blood on the hands.
Yep.
She's gonna be right back here watching.
담임을 그렇게 만든 건 담임 자신이지.
But
네가 받을 벌이구나, 예술이를.
죽여버린다. 어디 우리 예솔이한테 손끝 하나만 대봐.
궁금해라. 어떻게 되는데? 내 몸은 이미 다 망가뜨렸고 내 영혼도 부서뜨렸고 네가 뭘 더 할 수 있는?
Whoa!
생각도 하지 마. 넌 지금부터 그냥 당하는 거야.
Oh shit!
Every day she's
Oh,
got.
she's driving angry. That's a fat steering wheel.
I just love the sound effect.
A lot of these shows go a little overboard with the sound design with the cigarettes.
they want you to make sure you feel like you're right next to it.
Oh, no! Oops! Falling apart there a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, meltdown!
All I asked is, what do you want for dinner?
Oh, there she is.
Our detective.
Nobody will
Amateurs.
recognize her.
Amateurs.
From those glasses.
Oh, look who she's
there we go.
right next to.
Saw the passcode.
Oh shit! Got it!
Boom.
Got it!
씨발, 3호 또 토금.
동창은 10, 친구는 50, 키우던 개는 100, 담임은 5만 원.
그럼 넌 내 결혼식 축의금 얼마일 건데?
100.
원.
Oh. I was sleeping. She is going to be the MVP of the series. I just tell already.
Already our favorite.
Already?
I think.
She's got a commanding lead.
Yeah.
우산 좀 부탁드립니다. 비서실에서 챙겨드리는 와인이 조수석에 있어서요.
How dare you make me hold my own umbrella?
That was the look.
Oh yeah.
신 대표가 보낸 거면 100 이하는 아닐 겁니다. 네? 아닙니다, 대표님. 내가 지금 손이 없어서. 그럼 들어가는 길에 편의점에서 10,000원짜리 와인을 한 병 사요. 치즈도 좀 사고. 그 10,000원짜리 와인을 먼저 마시고 그걸 마셔요.
See if you can tell the difference.
또
Oh,
마십시오 될 겁니다. 내일 봅시다.
okay.
I'll see.
Thought he's going a different angle.
That was to play the old $2 chuck game on him. You know, wine folks. Get your gas station wine.
This is his closet.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's got money, but holy shit.
Oh, that's just his watches.
I need this whole wall for my watches.
Oh, but who's he thinking about?
Destruction.
She's not going to hurt the daughter at all. She's going to take her whole life, everything.
I told you her dream is my dream is you.
Yep.
너의 얼굴을 잊고
She's gonna be living in that house.
Yep.
널 다시 만났을 때
Is she gonna literally take over her life?
That was my prediction.
너를 기억조차 못하길. 생각해보면 정말 끔찍하지 않니? 내 세상이 온통 너라는 게.
I don't know if
Thing
that's going
is-
to happen. Because remember the
Thing is,
first
she's not
episode.
going to like the husband, though.
Yeah, she's not into the husband.
Yeah.
It's about
온통
destroying
나겠지.
everything.
Oh,
And what would destroy?
maybe she'll.
내가 감당할게.
Well, we'll see.
왜 이런 거니? 누가 이랬어?
The nurse. I resigned.
Thought so, but it, you know they gave that so much time. So I'm glad they
Yeah.
did that flashback.
소희랑은 친했었니?
생리대 주세요. 날개 없는 거요.
잠시만.
Shit, she knew her.
여기 과산화수소수랑 화상연고 4,700원.
Oh,
Oh.
아니요. 소희가 당할 때 전 방관자였어요. 그러다 제가 피해자가 됐고. 그래서 이제 전 가해자가 되려고 합니다. 좀 늦었지만 방관하지 않으려고요.
그럼 이제 긴 싸움을 시작하는 건가?
네.
해줄 수 있는 말이 이것뿐이네. 꼭 이겨.
I thought she was gonna.
36세 문동은도 응원한다.
네.
I thought we were gonna get the hurting people now won't heal your past speech.
Nope.
이길게요, 선생님.
Just gave her the win, Rocky, win speech.
I'm glad. I mean, like even in our comment section, right, with certain pieces of entertainment, they say I would have done this, just kind of like what she did there. You know,
Fuck
so
it.
I'm glad they gave a
Let it
different
ride.
opinion.
너 애들 만났더라?
넌 말 안 했더라? 나 만난 거?
말할 이유가 없는데? 난 너한테 다 걸었으니까. 우리
Oh, shit. All in. Pushed in his chips.
짧게 얘기할게.
길게 얘기하자. 밥 먹으면서. 뭐 좋아해?
Well, they can't be seen in public together.
안 먹냐?
먹고 왔어. 내가 부탁한 건.
Is that to get serious?
이사라 약장부 최 회장이 목매는 남자 신상. 진짜야? 진짜 재준이 애가 있어? 어디에?
Yep.
넌 이거.
안 치실? 뭐가 있는데 여기? 이게 더 좋은 거 확실해?
네 목적이 돈이면 확실해. 누가 있는지 직접 확인해봐.
진짜 이게 돈이 된다. 이거지?
We'll find out.
10몇 년을 여기 이러고 있었다고요? 윤소희가?
그렇다니까요. 미납금만 1억이 넘어요. 경찰은 자살이라고 결론 냈는데 부모는 아니라는 거지.
Oh.
유가족분들 좀 설득해 주세요. 인도 포기도 좋고요. 네.
내 목적이 뭐냐고? 송명호의 날개짓이 태풍을 일으키길 바라냐고?
재밌는 년이 됐네?
Ooh. Two sides of her life just
Dude,
crossing paths.
The layers.
701호 윤정환 환자 병실 옮겼어요?
모르셨어요? 오늘 오전에 갑자기 쇼크 와서요.
Oh no. Oh, nice. They kept that and showing he spilled coffee on that side. It's a little detail I like. Normally they wouldn't do that. Well, Hollywood anyway. Ah.
괜찮아요? 안 뜨거워요?
Coffee.
괜찮습니다.
How fitting.
You know, they were kind of
course,
setting
yeah,
us
and
up for that.
And he was always asking for coffee, and he was telling me he can't have it.
학교에서 누가 괴롭히진 않았어? 때리진 않았어? 나 괴롭혀도 그것도 안 되는 거야. 뜨거운 거. 엄청 뜨거운 거 몸에 대진 않았어?
뜨거운 걸 몸에다 왜 대? 너무 나쁘다.
Oh.
어머아싸 알 거야.
Oh, that hurts more than anything.
The mental warfare is in full effect.
That's not going to be your daughter much longer.
Imagine having your daughter tell you that.
Yep.
Keeps coming back.
Hoping.
Oh, what's going to happen? He's going to sit down and then boom.
They're going to lock eyes.
Well, she's going to sit down at the table or turn around right there. Yeah, here we go. Oh, he's in love.
Look at the music.
He's in love.
She knows exactly what she's doing, too. I love it.
Oh, the marriage is over.
She might as well be the Pied Piper, just playing him right in.
Does anyone want to play me? He comes running over.
He's going to push somebody out of the way who tries to sit down.
Okay. What line is he going with? Excuse me.
I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to see what the line was going to be of him approaching the chair.
바둑을 빨리 배웠어, 연진아. 목적이 분명했고 상대가 정성껏 지은 집을 빼앗으면 이기는 게임이래. 아름답더라.
Love it.
She's thinking 10 moves ahead.
기원 오랜만에 오셨죠?
네, 먹고 사느라.
How would you know?
순진한 남자 등도 치고 올리기도 하고. 별로였어요. 전 좋은 사람이거든요.
Oh.
He's trying to make that eye contact. She's not giving an inch.
She's laser focused.
Mm-hmm.
And he just melted.
Well, and that's what he likes because he can normally get whatever he wants. She's a challenge. It's going to drive him more
한당 2만
nuts.
원이던데. 입금해 주실 건 아니죠? 즐거웠습니다.
한당 5만 원.
Oh,
you're just gonna
just to get her to stay. My love.
내가 바둑을 좋아하는 진짜 이유를 말해줄까? 그건 도박인데.
그런가요?
바둑은 침묵 속에서 욕망을 드러내고 매혹하고 매혹당하며.
Oh, yeah. I love
This is good stuff.
Rip each other bare.
그땐 그저 바둑인 거지. 좋죠? 도박.
Oh, knocking it out of the park.
That
Guys,
was episode 4.
Just how awesome is this show?
I feel like this is like a whole new territory for us as a group. Just getting to watch
So excited about her revenge.
scandalous plotting revenge.
You know,
I feel like we should all be Montgomery Burns. Just like,
Watching it unravel.
Yes.
Watching it unravel.
Because of all the layers and all the levels and just her astuteness to just being laser focused, it just then just and our big thing too is like, when is she gonna let it be known? And the third episode
Slowly.
Yeah.
and now it's gonna drive Yeon-jin, it's gonna drive her nuts, as you saw right away with her daughter.
Yep, first day back from school. And what's one of the many things that I'm enjoying about this show is that they lead you in a direction just enough to where you can make some predictions and you can have some fun and you might get a few of them. But for the most part, it's, you know what she's trying to do, yet they still manage to make it surprising in the way that she's doing. Moon is doing different things, and the way she's doing the plotting and scheming, because like, she's not jumping the gun on anything. She's not going over the top. I don't know if it'll make the cut or not. I hope it does, but I just said she's not going to have to do hardly anything. I mean, all these people that were so bad to her in life, even as adults, they're so close to the edge. They're one little nudge from just being completely thrown off and their whole life just being in complete hell. I mean, one day she's, well, what it seemed like on camera, where Moon was the teacher for one day, just had Park just freaking out about what was happening. And then her own daughter says, no, why would somebody do that? That's terrible. You'd be a terrible person to hurt somebody else like that.
Deep, right?
And then just walks away. So, I mean, it's so brilliant, because so many times when you watch a show like this, you know all the episodes and you know the finish by the time you're in episode 3 or 4. It's kind of a foregone conclusion. It's just a matter of how you're going to get there. With here, it could still go a number of different ways. I mean, I had a prediction from one of the other episodes where I thought she was going to get everybody to turn on each other. That might still happen. Was she going to hire out, subcontract out some of the wet work that she had to do to get rid of some folks? Who knows? That still might happen because there's just so many different angles that Moon can take, and she's not going to want to rush anything, because she's going to want to enjoy every single second of it. And it's even more enjoyable for her to tell them what she's doing and what she's up to. I mean, right in her face in the classroom, completely called Park out on it. So, I mean, what more can you say other than it's such a ride to take? I also wanted to call out how important it is that they do the callbacks to what happened with the curling iron, the regular iron. They're still reminding us of that. They're still showing it to us. The scene in the convenience store where the girl was itching and the blood was coming through the shirt, and that led to her with being a bystander. But they're still doing that to remind us of just what they did that was so terrible, because look, they've done an amazing job with the casting. All the actors are doing a fantastic job. And it's one of those things like we talked about with All of Us Are Dead, where if you have a villain that's just so damn good and entertaining, I'm not going to say you start to pull for them, but you enjoy seeing them on screen because they're so good at what they do. I like that they're throwing in these reminders of just how despicable and evil these people are, so you don't get that feeling. You're just like, nope, I want vengeance. I want justice, revenge, whatever word you want to use. And it's just fantastic. And again, the MVP is the nanny / housekeeper doing her best James Bond, the sleeping when pretending to be asleep, the glasses, she's getting the pictures, she's getting the phone passwords. Just brilliant. I love every second of the show, and I literally cannot wait for the next episode. After we wrap one, I just wish we could get right into the next one.
Yeah, this has been just a great series overall, but this episode again was just amazing. But how they're like, I think part of you is right, and I think part of my prediction, if it makes the cut, is right. That I think she is going to just replace. She's going to replace Park. She's going to be the new and improved Park for the husband and daughter. And you can see the cracks in her already forming. Like, she sped off like screaming because she knew she was untouchable. She couldn't move the kid, couldn't move her, and she just knows she has nothing that she can do, and ends up burning a hole in her very nice skirt that it ends up like ruining her day even more. And just for that, then coming home with the daughter, like saying, did anyone hit you? Anyone bully you? Why would anyone do such a thing? Just basically throwing it right back in her face. Yep. And they did a great job at the beginning of the episode as well as throughout the episode, but just reminding us of what all happened, of the abuse. And then it was great to see that she was reconnecting with the nurse, and the nurse didn't say, no, you did it. You got your revenge by making something like that. She's like, no, if you're going to do this, you win. And hey, right now we think she's going to win because she is laser focused. And this was just one more great episode, especially at the end where they're playing Go. And at first it was, for the 20. Now it's for 50 and it's gambling, and she likes gambling. And then she explains why she likes Go so much, because you seduce each other, you strip each other bare. And so now she can see right into him and just right there.
He's lusting.
Oh, he is. He definitely is. And then obviously, yes, the maid was a great MVP. And then, we saw that she was a bystander and that she wasn't the first. Well, we saw the girl that, unfortunately came after her because the last episode, Lee couldn't even remember which one she was. She couldn't even say the right names. So that just shows you how terrible of people they were back then. And the mom Park keeps proving time and time again just how awful of a person she is. Even when she is looking like she's trying to be a good mom, she's still, as you see her in the dark, a little more psycho.
The one thing I thought of, and I want to ask you guys right now what you think is, okay, so we're on episode 4. Everything is working out for Moon. Things are going to plan. She hasn't had any issues. Her plan is brilliant. Do you guys think she's going to hit some hiccups in the road that are going to...
I feel like there has to be for the story. It has to be just kind of give us a little bit.
It can't just be a
tension, excitement. As an audience to be like, oh no, what is going to happen? What is she going to do to rebound? All those kind of things. Yeah. If not, I'm still okay with if it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think she's going to just peck her way up through that whole order. As far as the friends, she started with the lowest hanging fruit, the guy who's kind of like the errand boy, right? But they're giving us so much of, even though you have a group of quote unquote friends, they still are like, you could tell what the hierarchy is, right? Like Yeon-jin is the highest, Sarah right now was the lowest. They were making fun of them, but they're still like friends and still trying to impress each other. And it's an interesting thing when you think about like the type of people they were in high school. And what makes you think about it, because the daughter's like, no, why would you do that? And like this group of friends, I don't think there's any loyalty whatsoever among this entire group of friends. I think what they have in common is they all have their own insecurities where they needed to group together and pick on somebody smaller, but there's no real substantial friendship between anyone in that group. Think about the people that the group of guys I'm friends with, and I have a couple different, my guys from the channel friends. I have a couple buddies from high school.
No, we're not friends.
I got, my gym buddies, a couple of my work friends. These were just acquaintances.
Employees.
Co-workers.
But I can't think of a single one of my groups of friends that if somebody were to treat somebody in the way that they're treating them, and obviously it's different in high school. There's not an adult version of this where you don't go to jail, right, for burning somebody. But I can't think of a single group of my friends where if somebody acted in this manner, we wouldn't, like the rest of the group wouldn't check them on it. Like, dude, what the fuck you doing? Like, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like we're all perfect and, we don't crack a joke here and there. But as far as just really hurtful behavior for the sake of being hurtful, like we wouldn't do that. And I don't think like any like group of actual friends who has shit in common, enjoys being around like decent people, would ever do that. And I think it takes a group of just really shitty people who all just have shit everything and they want to hang out with somebody and they just magnets, it's just shit attracts
shit attracts shit.
It's like our boy Leahy, shit magnets, just shit magnets. And I think that's what this group of people are, is they're all just shit magnets, and she knows that there's not any real loyalty, and she knows she can pick them apart one by one and pin them against each other. And I think she's going to slowly work her way up. Look, there's a reason why she's having Sarah followed right now, because she knows she's the next one that she can go after. Hey, you know what? These people treat you like shit. Where's your loyalty to them? And right now, Myung-oh, he's just like, he's like, fuck it. You already got me. I'm all in. He's even
Choi's getting followed. Choi.
Choi.
Yep, Choi.
Hyung-jo.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no, it wasn't
because-
Sarah. It was Hyung-jung. Hae-jung. I have to,
By the name.
sometimes with
By
my
the name.
announcing, I have to say these names, so it's like practice it. But in any regard, I think she's going to work her way up. So she started with Myung-oh, and I think she's going to go to Hae-jung next because she knows that she's like there, even within their
She has
group,
a lot of insecurity.
even within the group of friends, there's like this still like pecking order, you know, and they're all just trying to vie for the the approval of the person at the top, Yeon-jin, and even she's like trying to hide shit from her husband. So when you guys were talking earlier, do you think she's going to have some setbacks or stuff like that? Like maybe, but maybe it's just watching her just one rung up the ladder
Because it
each time.
seems like it's so easy for her to do it. Like everything's been working out. They're a bunch of goofs, and she has like no problem pulling off this mission
None of them
at
have
this
any, none of
point.
them have any real loyalty to their friends. I mean, you think about somebody coming to you like, "Hey, I'll pay you a bunch of money to screw over one of your friends." Like, all right, cool, I'm in. Like, what?
Yeah,
No.
that took barely
You know?
any convincing.
This
Yeah,
dude's
like
just-
no effort.
He
Yeah.
just needed like a nudge. Yeah, all right, whatever. You know, you could tell he's bitter. But I think she's just going to work her way all the way to the top. But she's already, it's like she's already, already going for.
It's like go.
Already going for the husband already.
already
you know?
won.
So it was interesting. Like the "I Dream of Being You." It was like I didn't really get it in the first couple episodes, and now like I think it's like it's like literal. Like not "I dream of you," like dream of being you. Like I'm gonna become a parental figure to your daughter. I'm gonna teach her how to be a good person, and I'm gonna have your husband fall for me because I'm an intellectual. I'm somebody who challenges him. I'm somebody that interests him. And we saw he had, what did he say about, we go back, what was it, 2 episodes ago, when Yeon-jin was there with her husband? "Oh, you had 3 suitors. Why'd you pick me? You wore the less clothes." So this is a guy who's, he's, I can't speak too much for him, but you think he's an intellectual. Maybe he likes a challenge, and now all of a sudden he sees somebody who is great at this strategy game, who challenges him, and I think he's really intrigued by it. And it's like she's
not falling for him like probably everybody else.
No, I mean she's going to be all in. She's going to be all in. I love it. This is so, like I said, to have the 4 grown men feels like we're just plotting and scheming. Yes, yes.
Yeah, again, I just hope she doesn't do anything to the daughter.
Nothing.
I'm just holding on to some hope because she made reference a couple episodes ago that talking about her skin and everything. So that's why it's still kind of like not. It's still on the table for me that she may do something.
Well, I think that played out in the episode when she was talking about the skin, and then the daughter came home. "Are you okay? Did anybody hurt you?" I think that was what that was for.
Could be. I need to see more develop. I mean, we're only 4 episodes
Just
in.
like she's doing a part, just putting the nugget in your head. I think that's what it could be too.
And it could be too. I do love the psychological warfare that she's already having on Park, because that scene alone when her daughter walked in and that was the first thing she ran over and started screaming off was all those things. I'm sure that somebody was just like,
did somebody burn you?
Like what?
Hit you?
That's rather
Like-
specific, Mom.
Yeah, that's very specific, Mom. Little things like that I just think is genius because, again, she takes the hits. She got slapped right away in the beginning of this episode. Like, that's crazy.
She can't be hurt anymore.
The old man just slapping her with the flowers. And by the way, crazy that the son essentially took part in his death. Like,
yeah.
Well, she was gonna ruin the family name.
Yep.
She was gonna completely destroy the family name. And look, we know
that was a good saying by him too about the whole rumors being your reputation.
Yeah,
Yep.
and there's and I look. I don't think any of us can speak too extensively for certain Asian cultures, but we know, the reputation of the family name. In more time period pieces, they talk about honor so much in certain Asian families, and it seems like that weighs very heavily upon children, like the name of your parents. I mean, look, here in the States, if your parents do something like crazy wild and are, it's like a serial killer or something, yeah, you might want to change your name or something. But I don't think people judge people as much for who their parents were in this country. You know, your parents are rich, poor, whatever. You go do your own thing, and it seems like that son was really worried about whatever his dad was doing.
Didn't even want the watch.
Just,
Yeah, put the watch back on and just said, screw it, we're gonna fill this whole place up with all these flowers and just watch you go. So that is wild, which kind of goes back to her saying to the maid, we're not going to get any blood on our hands. And again, we're just watching one by one go. And I think she is starting off with the ones that are the most, I don't want to say easiest, but easiest to get through manipulation and everything like that.
Well, they're lower in the hierarchy that our villains have set, basically.
Right, and I think if you start at the top, right, if you just start at the top and go after the person at the top, well, then the person at the top can recruit the under people and say, hey, this is what's happening. Like, I need support, I need help. She starts at the bottom. I'm going to pick you off.
Oh, really?
I'm going to pick you off.
We're already on her side by the time they gets to them.
I'm going to pick you off. I'm going to pick you off. It's like John Wick going in a room. You go straight for the main guy, then you got to deal with all the other ones. You slowly pick off this guy who's not looking.
Stealth.
This guy. Next thing you know, the main person's there all alone. Well, she's like a psychological John Wick.
It's kind of what's happening here.
It is,
and I'm really enjoying the ending that we got here too, where I know you guys said something about being with him, like taking over Park's life, but I don't see her wanting any emotional attachment. I think she just wants to blow it all up. And I'm going back to the first episode. They were talking about, she mentioned about killing her. And then we got cut right to how everything started happening.
Yeah.
So we're not even, if I'm thinking correctly, we're not even on or up to the current timeline of the first couple minutes of the episode.
Yeah.
Because Park came into that apartment
in the
building,
room. Yep.
and then got the nice little mark on her cheek
the
there.
stapler. So
That's what it was. So I'm still kind of waiting for that moment to kind of catch back up, but I do enjoy where we're going right now with everything, because now the husband, he so much lust. He's already forgotten pretty much about who Park or whatever she wants, at least in my eyes. And again, with the maid, I'm with you. MVP of this. I love how she's just, and they're showing us that she's growing more into the role progression.
3 out of 5 pictures are in focus.
5.
Got a driver's license last time.
Yeah, I'm really digging it. Again, I'm just, until it's past, I still think she may be eyeing up the kid for something. I just don't know what yet. But also I would assume that she, and maybe I'm incredibly wrong here, so pardon the ignorance if I am, but in the homeroom, now, isn't that just for that year, and then they should be going to
Not when they're that age. They'll have that teacher all year.
That's what I'm saying.
For a year.
I mean, maybe it's different.
That's why I'm asking. Like, someone help me out on that.
Let us know if
here, it's first grade, second grade.
You have the same teacher who just teaches the kids different subjects. So I don't know how it was that for where I went to grade school, it was up until 5th grade. You had the same teacher all day, and then in 6th grade you would switch teachers for
5th grade.
Was it? Maybe it was 5th. I thought it was 6th grade where you start switching teachers for different classes.
You made it that far?
Yeah, all the way.
Either way, I'm just curious because, again, we could be playing another long ball game here, but obviously we only have 12 more episodes. But I'm just thinking of timeline purposes, like, great strategy there to be with her kid 8 to 10 hours a day, whatever the timeline is for that. And she only gets to be with her for a couple hours, and then it's bedtime, and then maybe an hour or 2 in the morning, and then she's off to school. Actually, is she even with her in the mornings because with her daughter in the mornings because of her she does the forecast.
Yeah,
and I thought they said something about early mornings.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's why she wakes up.
And that's why it's even more psychological, where you're
up.
worried about something happening to daughter. Well, so is she the whole time. She doesn't have to touch her one bit.
Yeah.
And Park's going to be losing her mind.
And that's just the start, right? Because now we still have to get to what's coming to all these folks too. So
well, and I like too how when she was the teacher, like the first thing she said was she essentially stamped out any idea of bullying. If you do it,
I'll make your parents pay.
Yeah, the hammer's coming down basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so that was really good. But to your point, Dave, with what she wants, what Moon's final objective is. That's the beauty of the show. It could be any of the theories that we threw out there. She could replace everything. She could blow it all up. She could just make Park's life hell. Her husband just dumps her and then she's destitute or whatever. I mean, I know she's the weather personality, but how much of her career is because of her husband's connections? We don't really know that yet.
And let's not forget the colorblind.
Yeah,
storyline.
It's not
Wait a
even.
minute,
That's not even her daughter's.
We do
or her
actually
husband's daughter.
we do know her careers from her husband's connections.
Yeah.
Well, at least some of her endorsements.
Well, no, because remember earlier on they were saying her weather show was
come
doing
over and-
her show was doing bad.
Oh, that's right.
Like she
Yep.
was at risk
Yep.
of like, hey, being whatever. Can you come in and advertise during my slot so they keep her? So
And I feel the big thing too that I just touched on there for a moment, that Park's daughter isn't the husband's daughter.
Right.
And
That's
I,
what.
and I
Yeah.
think that's gonna. I think that's gonna be part of
something
what.
else.
Which is why
What
she
Moon's
keeps
gonna go
preaching to the daughter, don't mention it to dad
Yeah.
because he's not colorblind. So maybe that
See, at
whole
first we
thing.
thought it was a whole different thing that you gave me a colorblind child. No, it turns out because
Yeah.
you'll probably know that one of her best friends from high
Is
school,
colorblind.
Well, at least she was cheating, at least.
Yeon, who's the owner of the golf courses of that, he's also colorblind.
Yeah. The layers.
Yeah.
We're getting scandalous.
And the only thing I'm going to do here after we wrap, I'm going to go back because there's no point in doing it now, but I want to see what Moon was asking the kids to tell her about their parents, because she had some things that she wanted to know. I just don't remember. It was like something about what your parents do or something
who
like
is
that.
your daddy?
Yeah,
And
that's-
what does he
that's
do?
why I said
Yeah, I was.
Now I ask you a bunch of
I was
questions.
distracted by Answer's comedic timing.
Following things will be
Meaning,
I didn't see her asking the kids anything.
your parent.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be meaningless.
okay, they're
Your
meaningless.
parents
Yeah,
your
she.
parents'
That's
money
what
is
teed up her
And-
bullying.
Yeah, and their connections. Okay.
Yeah.
Follow the 3 rules. All right.
Yeah, she wasn't asking about the parents.
Oh,
Yeah, it was teeing up. It basically does not matter your
Right.
dress code or
Yeah.
your most expensive house.
Yep.
We're all equal.
we're all
Well, that's important because it goes back to when you think like when you were in school, if the kid shows up with a new pair of Jordans or the kid has the new BMW, it's like, well, you didn't work for that. Your parents just got that for you. That's not yours. And they have that level of attitude and supremacy over the other kids. Why? Because your parents bought you some
you
shoes,
read the
you know?
brochure.
And you didn't do
Well, let's
shit.
not forget all the comments that have been telling us. This is kind of how it is.
Yeah,
By the
yeah,
social
absolutely. Yep. So she's trying to make
construct,
a change to the greater world in addition to her revenge tour here, which is
Revenge
fantastic.
tour?
Which is fantastic.
What it is.
That's a good
it is.
shirt actually to have made. I'm on my revenge tour, or just
What
a
it is.
revenge
Yeah.
tour.
Park's revenge tour.
Revenge
right.
tour.
No, not Parks. It's
Or Moon's
Moon
revenge
Oh, you
tour.
better not
Yeah.
want Parks.
Parks.
What is
Chase.
wrong
That's
with
what was on the
Look at
screen.
him. Look at him.
To Moon's character.
Ah, first he's saluting Silo as his tribal chief, and now this.
Not related to the show, folks.
All right. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as we are, because we are loving this. We're cruising right along. So with Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. Of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.